international safety standards on AI. A deep fake of me.
Did you know that former President Barack Obama offered compelling insights into the transformative effects on technology and artificial intelligence? In a recent discussion, he addressed the intricate balance between online freedom and the regulation of harmful content. His thought-provoking views shed light on the evolving landscape of technology and its profound impacts on societal norms. You should join us as we unravel the depth of President Obama's perspective on these critical issues. President Obama provided a nuanced perspective on the dynamic nature of free speech laws, acknowledging their evolutionary trajectory amid societal changes. He emphasized the inherent complexity in maintaining a delicate balance between safeguarding the fundamental right of free expression and curtailing content that poses a threat to public welfare. In his discourse, President Obama navigated the intricate terrain of free speech laws by underscoring the ongoing debate that grapples with the delineation between permissible expression and harmful content. He specifically highlighted the imperative and legal framework capable of adapting to the rapid evolution of societal norms and technological advancements, addressing sensitive issues such as child pornography, human trafficking, and certain categories of harmful speech. President Obama underscores the necessity for legal perimeters to prevent the dissemination and proliferation of such content. He shed light on the gravity of these concerns, emphasizing the role of regulations as mechanisms to safeguard the well-being of society. Moreover, President Obama acknowledged the dynamic nature of these regulations, recognizing the ongoing evaluation and evolution of laws by judicial bodies. He underscores the role of courts in navigating the complexities inherent in determining the boundaries of free speech, often considering context, societal impact, and evolving standards of accessibility. His elucidation on the evolving nature of free speech laws underscores the imperative for an adaptable legal framework that can effectively address contemporary challenges, while upholding the principles of free expression, safeguarding against content that poses a threat to societal welfare. President Obama delved into the multifaceted role of technology platforms, highlighting that they transcended the role of the mere carriers by actively engaging in content moderation. He underscores that these platforms wield significant influence in shaping online discourse, not merely as conduits for information, but as active moderators of content. Emphasizing the active role played by these platforms, President Obama articulated the necessity for understanding the decision-making processes underpinning their content moderation strategies. He advocated for transparency, asserting that it's imperative for the broader society to comprehend how these platforms formulate and implement their content moderation policies. In acknowledging the complexities inherent in balancing the principles of free speech with the responsibility of platforms to curb harmful content, President Obama delineated the fine line these platforms tread. He expressed a view, and while upholding the right to free expression is crucial, platforms also shoulder a responsibility to safeguard against content that could potentially cause harm or detriment to society. Furthermore, President Obama highlighted the need for greater transparency in content moderation decisions, suggesting that allowing insight into the rationale behind these decisions could empower the public. This transparency, he believed, would engender a better understanding of how platforms navigate the complexities of moderating content, fostering a more informed public discourse on the matter. By advocating for transparency in the decision-making process of tech platforms, President Obama sought to underscore the significance of a shared understanding between the platforms and society. He believed that such transparency could pave the way for a more informed and nuanced approach to content moderation that strikes a balance between the principles of free speech and societal well-being. President Obama underscored the intricacies and challenges associated with regulating speech, especially in the context of AI-generated content. He deliberated on the delicate balance required between preserving the fundamental's right to free expression and enacting necessary regulations to mitigate the spread of harmful content. Addressing the effectiveness of existing legal mechanisms, President Obama acknowledged the role of copyright law as a tool in regulating online content. He highlighted its utility in managing copyrighted material, but cautioned about its limitations when dealing with the swift evolution of AI-generated content. He recognized that while copyright law serves as an effective means to address specific forms of infringement, it might not be equipped to tackle the broader spectrum of challenges posed by AI-generated content. President Obama accentuated the pressing need for adapting regulatory framework to address the challenges presented by AI-generated content. He emphasized the importance of continual evolution in legal and regulatory approaches to stay abreast of the rapidly advancing technology. The former president stressed that static regulations might struggle to keep pace with the dynamic nature of AI-generated content and its potential societal implications. Moreover, President Obama highlighted the complexity of the task at hand, acknowledging that crafting regulations that effectively govern AI-generated content while safeguarding free speech requires careful consideration and nuanced approaches. He advocated for proactive measures that could foresee potential issues and adapt regulations accordingly to ensure that the benefits of AI innovation are maximized while minimizing potential harms. In essence, President Obama stressed the necessity for adaptive and forward-thinking regulatory frameworks that strike a delicate balance between upholding the cherished principle of free expression and mitigating the challenges posed by rapidly evolving AI-generated content. President Obama expressed apprehension regarding the implications of AI-driven content generation in social networks. He pointed out that algorithms used by these platforms, powered by AI, could inadvertently limit exposure to diverse viewpoints. The concern stems from the algorithm's tendency to personalize content based on individual preferences, thereby creating echo chambers where users are repeatedly exposed to content aligned with their existing beliefs and opinions. Furthermore, President Obama highlighted the potential risks associated with AI-generated content, particularly its ability to exacerbate information bubbles. These information bubbles, or echo chambers, can isolate individuals within homogeneous information environments, restricting exposure to diverse perspectives and impeding the formation of a well-rounded understanding of various issues. The former president emphasized the crucial need for platforms that actively counteract these tendencies. He suggested that platforms should encourage and prioritize a wide range of viewpoints and perspectives. This approach aims to prevent content algorithms from reinforcing individual preferences and echo chambers, thereby promoting exposure to diverse opinions, fostering critical thinking, and supporting a more inclusive exchange of ideas. President Obama suggested that the push for platforms that encourage diverse perspectives might be more influenced by consumer behavior than direct government regulations. He acknowledged the significant role consumers play in influencing the direction and content available on these platforms. The former president highlighted the potential impact of consumer preferences on platforms that prioritize diverse viewpoints. He suggested that when consumers actively engage with companies and platforms that promote diverse perspectives, it creates a demand for content that reflects a broader spectrum of opinions. As a result, these consumer-driven demands could potentially shape the development and content available of these platforms. President Obama's viewpoint indicated that while government oversight might set broader guidelines, consumer behavior and preferences could significantly impact the kind of content promoted and consumed on these platforms. This highlights the potential role consumers have in shaping the landscape of online content consumption by actively supporting platforms that prioritize diversity and varied viewpoints. President Obama brought attention to the significant disruptions that artificial intelligence could potentially introduce across different sectors, including jobs, education, and societal norms. His concern revolved around the transformative impact AI might have on these fundamental aspects of society. One area of focus was the job market, where the integration of AI technologies might lead to considerable changes. He expressed the need for discussion to anticipate and mitigate the potential job displacement caused by automation. Furthermore, President Obama highlighted the potential transformations in educational systems due to AI integration. This technological advancement might prompt a reevaluation of teaching methods and learning approaches, necessitating discussions about reshaping educational paradigms to better align with the evolving technological landscape. In addition to jobs and education, President Obama underscored the impact of AI and societal norms. The far-reaching implications of AI technologies could significantly alter how societies operate, raising concerns about ethical, social, and cultural aspects. Hence, he stressed the importance of broader societal discussions to deliberate on these changes and prepare for their effects. He emphasized the urgency of these discussions as AI advancements continue to unfold at a rapid pace. President Obama called for proactive engagement, encouraging society to anticipate and address the transformative impacts of AI in various facets of life. He emphasized the needs for strategic planning and proactive adaptation to ensure that communities are well equipped to navigate the evolving technological landscape. Overall, President Obama's remarks centered on the necessity for comprehensive discussion that acknowledged the potential disruption caused by AI. These discussions aim to foster preparedness and strategic planning to ensure a smoother transition in the face of AI-driven transformation across societal, education, and occupational domains. President Obama insights shed light on the intricate interplay between AI, technology, and the landscape of online freedom. Engaging in discussions like these becomes essential as we navigate the complexities and possibilities of our digital future. We hope this video provided valuable insight in these critical topics. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Your support allows us to continue exploring and sharing thought-provoking discussions on important issues like these.